Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. We are doing the good old Urban Guesser by Wolf Trekker, which it looks like the streak counter now works. Which means the thing that Sub sent us actually works. So we're gonna have to eventually get rid of that and just put it on hold until we do counters. We do have what appears to be Japanese, although we are on the left-hand side, and my only other concern is what if this is Hong Kong? Because it's definitely not kanji. It could be one of the other two, which is a major concern. Now, it looks like we have black license plates, not yellow, which yellow is definitely Japanese. So I think that means Hong Kong for sure. Multinational Youth Travel Agency Limited. If we start seeing more English, it's definitely going to make a little bit more sense. But I don't think we're going to find anything. Mainly because everything hates us. That was what looked like a yellow license plate. Shit. Doesn't really feel like Japan, though. Not gonna lie, doesn't really feel like Japan. We do have .coms, we do have phone numbers, but I'm not too great when it comes to Hong Kong. Maybe we're gonna have to do a phone number tutorial for Hong Kong. I suck at this game. Alright, let's see. That is kanji, though. But again, a surprising lack of any real good clues to help us out. We still have a minute. Oh, this sucks. Alright. Alright, because we're finding a lot of English. We're finding not really any phone numbers. So if it was Japan, we would be able to use the phone numbers. We're not finding yellow license plates, which is very Japanese. I feel like it's gotta be Hong Kong. Now, is that a flag? It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. So, Hong Kong, we have water to our south, so there's a good chance we're kind of over here more. I don't know. I'm hoping it's Hong Kong. I really am. We didn't find anything during this. Like, at all. That sucks. Hopefully something, I don't know, told us that we were right about guessing Hong Kong. A lot of English, no yellow license plates, it has to be, right? The only other option is Macau, but they speak Portuguese. And it ends up being Macau. Really? Did we see Portuguese and just not realize that we saw Portuguese? Is that the problem here? I mean, 38 miles is not bad, but it would have been great to be able to guess Macau correctly. Again, kind of feels like, this is probably a one-laner. So can't really rely on it. Don't really see any rounded characters, but I could be wrong. Yellow license plates this time around. Maybe the black license plates are Macau. Well, so this would be Japan. And it definitely feels a little bit more Japanese, although now we're finding a little bit of some white license plates. So, I can't tell if we're on the left or the right-hand side, because these all feel like one-lane roads. And one-lane roads are not kind of the roads we want to see. Not really seeing any rounded characters. This is definitely kanji, so it's definitely Japan. So now, can we find phone numbers? Just to give us a good general region to guess. If we could find 3s, we're in Tokyo. If we find 6s, we're in, I forget what it's called already. Osaka. Found it. Don't worry, guys. I'm not that bad. It's just like, some days, the brain likes to work. And some days, it's like, ha 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 ha. Tokyo Station, so. It makes sense to be in Tokyo. Yezu parking? I don't know if that's important. So any phone number we would find would probably be a 3. We could find it just to show it off. That would be great. This is a cell phone. Or it's probably a toll-free. Toll-free probably makes more sense. We're over by museums. If we return to start, We have a minute and a half to find street signs. Which I think we do struggle when it comes to street signs in a few countries, and Japan is definitely one of them. There's the flag of Japan. We're by a 7-Eleven. I haven't seen a single street sign yet. Not even on like telephone poles, on the sides of buildings. It feels like we're in a lot of like one-way roads. And that's a little concerning to me. Because that probably... maybe. It might make sense for one-ways to be in major cities. Right? Because then you get the flow of traffic. I know New York does it. They don't do it very often, but there's a few roads that are one-way. That's Tokyo International Forum and Tokyo Station. At the Yaesu entrance. Where would the International Forum be? Because here's a station, here's the Yaesu. So I feel like we gotta be kind of over here in this general area. But again, we don't have road names or road numbers. It doesn't even look like these have road names or road numbers. So how are you supposed to give somebody directions to your house? And we end up inside. A sushi restaurant? A restaurant of some sort. There's sake. That's all we need. And there actually was a named road. We only ended up being 320 yards off. But, like, I couldn't find anything. I really couldn't. Here's the 7-Eleven. So there's another 7-Eleven right here. So we could pretend that we knew where we were. That was not easy. I'm doing great, though. Doing great. Kind of feels like Hawaii. There's the Hawaiian license plate. Where in Hawaii are we? I have no fucking idea. But if you, just so that you guys can see it, there's a rainbow that goes over it. 100% Hawaiian every time. Which way do we go? It feels like we were going the right way originally. We need to find a town name. If we can find a town name, that should be helpful. We are currently at Little Puna and Makamai Street. I honestly don't know where that is. I feel like it's actually going to be this way. We do have mountains to our south. We just need to find, like, I don't know, Aloha. It's a gas station. Clinical Laboratories of Hawaii. We would be able to find the area codes if they post them. It's not very often that you'll see an area code in Hawaii, but we're looking for 808. 808 is the area code, which also reminds me that the Geoguessr Pro United States with a single area code video should be going up either today or tomorrow from when you see this. And Hawaii is one of those locations that you will be able to learn. Local style, seafood catch. I'm just not seeing any sign to point us to a specific island or a specific town in that island, and that could be a problem. A storage office, Benjamin Moore, Rainbow State Paint. Here's the 808. Koula Driver's Ed. So that is actually what we need to figure out. Hopefully, maybe that's the name of an island? Kauai Oahu. But I don't see Ko'olua Driver's Ed. Ko'olua should theoretically be the name of the town, but that doesn't make it necessary. We could be completely wrong when it comes to that. Here's Kalau. We're definitely not going to get this right. But they do have Taco Bell and Jack in the Box. Maybe that's important. At Kaniho District Park, there's another 808. So actually, we should remember this location for the map. We could update it. It doesn't even tell us anything about the island we're on. That sucks. Like, everything here is just, it's ready for us to, like, I don't know, figure something out. But we just can't do it. We just can't fucking do it. Club Komahi. There's the CCI. And does end up being the Honolulu Island over by Kaneohe. So we weren't able to figure out what town it was. Rum gets very good guessing. We went for the bigger island just because it's a bigger island, and it didn't necessarily work out for us. Transportation for the public of Andaluca, Lucia. We do have phone numbers. We do have language. It kind of feels Spanish. Doesn't really look like Portuguese. Turismo, which I'm guessing is highway. Is that Italian? No, because we don't have the license plates we're looking for. If it was Italy, we'd have blue on both sides. If it was Portugal, we'd have yellow. So I think this has to be... well, there's a flag. Let's get a little bit closer. Fuck me. I don't actually know what flag that is. I don't. It could be a bullshit fucking island in the middle of nowhere. It's not the Spain flag. It's not the Portuguese flag. It could be the flag of the Canaries. Maybe. But it's definitely Spanish. Sevilla. Puerto Real. So, if we do go to Spain, Seville is down here. I don't know if Sevilla and Seville are different, right? Puerto Real, I feel like could be the name of something in the Canaries. Here's Puerto del Rosero. For some reason I thought Puerto Real was down here. But from what I can see, I don't see Puerto Real anywhere, which is like the royal port, right? We also have San Fernando, and then some whatever is over here. Puerto Real. That's all we gotta find. And you know what? We're probably not going to find it. I feel like we'd be closer to maybe Barcelona. I know Real Madrid makes sense, but if it's Puerto, it's got to be a port. Is there a port near Madrid? That wouldn't make any sense. It says Sevilla, it says Puerto Real. We can't really make out anything else from it. I wouldn't be surprised if we're just fucking stupid. I think it has to be Spain. It has to be. Spanish speaking, blue license plates, but what if it's a fucking Canary Island? It's probably the fucking Canaries. God fucking... Or what if it's over here? Over by Ibiza and shit. You know what? We're just gonna fucking do it. We're just gonna fucking do it because I hate fucking everything. It feels like a fucking island. It really does. City sightsee... It's not. It's gonna end up being over here more. And I'm glad we were able to move it back. It ends up being Cadiz. Still don't see... Well, here's Puerto Real. Are we really that blind? Are we really that fucking blind? We're just not doing good today. Yellow license plates. It's Japan again. This was pretty Asia heavy, I gotta say. Can we find a phone number anywhere? Maybe over here. Feels like it's a trekker view. I feel like we are walking. Either that or it's a really good low camera. A 012, not necessarily helpful. So we're going to try to find something different. Historical Museum of China. It's Confucius Shrine. Former Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank. Nagasaki Branch Museum. So we're in Nagasaki. Where's Nagasaki? Is it north? I don't actually know where Nagasaki is. Is that a bad thing? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Where the fuck is Nagasaki? Here's Hiroshima. Where the fuck is Nagasaki? I'm bad. This is bad. Do I really not know where the fuck Nagasaki is? Well, shit. We have a town name that's definitely something a lot of people know. And we just can't figure it out. Awesome. Awesome. It's nowhere to be found. Alright? It's not fucking there. back to Trekker view. I'd like to get a view of that fucking sign. Please? No? Cool. Thanks, Japan. Thanks. We just happened to bypass the one fucking sign I wanted to see. We're over by Fukuoka, Nagasaki Expressway, Moji, Central Nagasaki. But that doesn't help us when I can't find fucking Nagasaki. Where the fuck is it? How am I missing this? How the fuck am I missing this? I really don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. It makes no fucking sense to me. It makes no fucking sense to me. What is this? It doesn't even have a fucking name. I fucking hate this shit. Really? Where the fuck is Nagasaki? Like, that's one of the names that, like, I recognize, right? Like, I'm like, holy shit, like, I know this name. How am I not able to find it on a fucking map? Seriously. Where the fuck was it? How the fuck did I not see that? How? I need to fucking know. How did I not see Nagasaki over here? Am I really that fucking blind? Am I really that fucking blind? That's fucking bad. That's really fucking bad. I feel like it wasn't actually here. Honestly, I feel like this didn't exist until the end screen. I feel like it just wasn't labeled. How the fuck were we not able to find that? How? It makes no sense to me. Zero. Ending with 22-8. Spaceboy, Rums in first place at 24,990, 10 points off the perfect score. Taurus in second, 16 points off the perfect score. Wolfjacker's in third, 24. Look at all the fucking 24s. That's bad. That's really bad. Scribble's in fourth at 24,943. Bo in fifth at 24,875. Central Tiger at 24,072. Beerlingo in seventh at 23. 59 at 22,9. We're in ninth at 22,795. Martin's in 10th at 22,778. So not too far between us. And Quaker's in 11th at 22,480. How did we not see Nagasaki anywhere? Seriously. How did we miss that? It makes no sense to me. I would have seen it. I would have fucking seen it. I don't think it was labeled. I honestly don't think it was fucking labeled. And you guys are gonna be like, Math, it's clearly right here at this timestamp, this timestamp, this timestamp. I didn't see it. I didn't fucking see it. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. But that is going to be where we call it for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed and facepalmed a lot during that last Japan round. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.